From calling out unemployed Twitter warriors,
Chris, you should boycott. Chris, you should quit. How come it's only unemployed people that tell you to quit something, huh?
to humiliating the Temu version of Will Smith.
Make some noise for hip-hop history.
Was that Will Smith?
Here, our 8 times woke people got destroyed by Chris Rock, starting with the time woke activists thought Chris deserved to get slapped for his jokes.
Why did you think he deserved to be slapped?
As it is about accountability, right? He has made Black women specifically the butt of his jokes for years, and he's finally being held accountable.
Sure enough, Chris took her warning to heart in his special, Selective Outrage.
I'm gonna try to do a show tonight without offending nobody, okay? I'm gonna try my best. You know why? Because you never know who might get triggered. That's right, you say the wrong thing, motherfuckers get scared. Gotta watch out.
But the next missile Chris unleashed was aimed directly at Woke Culture HQ.
Gotta watch what you say, because words hurt. You know, anybody that says words hurt has never been punched in the face. Words hurt when you write them on a brick, okay? Gotta watch out! Everybody's scared!
Next, Chris exposed how cancel cultists use their culture for their advantage.
If you're a certain age and you go to work, you are scared. In the old days, if somebody wanted your job, they just worked harder than you. Now, if somebody wants your job, they just wait for you to say some dumb shit. Try to get you with one of them woke traps.
And Chris revealed his biggest problem with the Trigger Troopers.
Say, hey, we going to a gay wedding tomorrow. How do you feel about that? Oh, it's good, it's good. Don't fall into the woke trap at all now. I have no problem with the wokeness. The thing I have a problem with is the selective outrage.
Say that again?
Before the curtain call, though, Chris gave the professional victims a final call-out on their hypocrisy.
One person does something, they get canceled. Somebody else does the exact same thing, nothing. You know what I'm talking about. You know, like the kind of people that play Michael Jackson songs, but won't play R. Kelly.
While the Rainbow Rally thought they finally caught Chris in 2023, his rampage at the 2005 Oscars proved how untouchable Chris really is.
Another movie nobody wanted to make this year, another movie nobody wanted to make, was the big religious movie, Passion of the Christ. That's right, Passion of the Christ. I saw Passion of the Christ. Not that funny, really. Nobody wanted to make Passion of the Christ, man. Come on, they made 6 police academies and can't make one Passion of the Christ.
This time, however, Chris almost joined the dark side.
They had no problem making Hellboy, but made Passion of the Christ. That means Jude Law could get in the club easier than Mel Gibson and Jesus. A lot of Jewish people were mad about Passion of the Christ, and I could relate, because I had to deal with a movie called Soul Plane this year.
And Chris kept taking the entire executive Hollywood to the cleaners for their subtle racism.
I will trade you Passion of the Christ for Soul Plane any day of the week, okay? See, at least they make movies for white people to enjoy. Real movies with plots, with actors, not rappers, with real names, like Catch Me If You Can, like Saving Private Ryan.
Putting the final nail in Hollywood's coffin, Chris also made sure they got buried 6 feet deep.
Black movies don't have real names. You get names like Barbershop. That's not a name, that's just a location. Barbershop, Cookout, Car Wash. They've been making the same movie for 40 years. That's right, Laundromat's coming soon. And after that, check cash in place.
While Chris only pointed out the soft racism baked into Hollywood's self-image in 2005, by the 2016 Oscars, he had turned that observation into a full-blown indictment.
Well, I'm here at the Academy Awards, otherwise known as the White People's Choice Awards. You realize if they nominated host, I wouldn't even get this job. So y'all be watching Neil Patrick Harris right now.
And the outrage enthusiasts protesting against this racism were about to catch heat too.
We got all this controversy, no black nominees, and people are like, Chris, you should boycott. Chris, you should quit. You should quit. How come it's only unemployed people that tell you to quit something? Huh? No one with a job ever tells you to quit.
But Chris had a genuine question for the entire movement.
Now, the thing is, why are we protesting That's the big question, why this Oscars? It's the 88th Academy Awards. It's the 88th Academy Awards, which means this whole no black nominees thing has happened at least 71 other times. You know, in the 60s, one of those years, Sydney didn't put out a movie.
Not stopping there, Chris pointed out how the morality mafia has lost the plot.
And black people did not protest. Why? Because we had real things to protest at the time. You know? Too busy being and lynched to care about who won Best Cinematographer. When your grandmother's swinging from a tree, it's really hard to care about Best Documentary Foreign Short.
The next question that Chris shot, though, was the one on everybody's mind.
Is Hollywood racist? You know, that's a you know, you gotta go at that the right way. Is it Burning Cross racist? No. Is it fetch me some lemonade racist? No. It's a different type of racist. Now, I remember one night I was at a fundraiser for President Obama. A lot of you were there.
But before Chris's answer could come, his celebrity best friend caught a stray first.
You know, it's all of us there, and there's about 4 black people there. Me, Quincy Jones, Russell Simmons, Questlove, you know, the usual suspects, right? And every black actor that wasn't working. Needless to say, Kev Hart was not there, okay? At some point, you get to take a picture with the president, you know, and as they're setting up the picture, you get like a little moment with the president.
And in his last rampage, Chris set the entirety of woke Hollywood on fire.
Mr. President, you see all these writers and producers and actors? They don't hire black people. And they're the nicest white people on earth. They're liberals. Jeez, is Hollywood racist? You're damn right Hollywood's racist, but it ain't the racist that you've grown accustomed to.
Before shifting gears, however, Chris dropped one last celebrity roast that would get him smacked in the head later on.
What happened this year? What happened? People went mad. You know, Spike got mad, and Sharpton got mad, and Jada went mad, and Will went mad. Everybody went mad. You know, Jada's gonna boycott the Oscars. Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited.
Another comedian who would face a Will Smith-level attack was Dave Chappelle, when a man from the LGBTQ community got offended over his jokes.
Make some noise for hip-hop history. I am going to kill them. It was a trans man.
In an exclusive jailhouse interview with the New York Post now, Isaiah Lee says he didn't like Chappelle's jokes about the LGBTQ community and homelessness.
But if you're wondering what Dave is doing in our Chris Rock video, this next show-stealing line is the reason why.
Was that Will Smith?
But while David's joke just pissed off one soft man, Chris took shots at the entire generation of extra soft woke parents.
That's all that happens all day is people come up and lie to children about the future. And I'm sitting there and this lady comes up and goes, I want you children to know you can be anything you want to be. You can be absolutely anything you want to be.
And even kids weren't safe from Chris's reality checks.
I'm like, lady, why are you lying to these children? Maybe 4 of them could be anything they want to be. But the other 2,000 better learn how to weld. I'm looking at these kids right now. I count at least 60 Uber drivers.
Instead of shutting down the orchestra, Chris shut up the conductor instead.
They could be anything they want to be. Shut the f*** Really? They could be anything they want to be? Then how come you're a vice principal? Was that the dream? Did you dress up like a vice principal when you was a kid?
With his closing chapter, Chris gave the next generation a life lesson that their woke parents never did.
Tell the kids the truth. Tell the kids the truth. Say, hey kids, check this out. Check this out. You could be anything you're good at as long as they're hiring.
While Chris shut down woke parents for failing to protect their kids from life, he would soon go for round 2 when the same crowd tried to protect their kids from school shootings.
Everybody talking about gun control. Gotta get rid of the guns. Man, I like guns. You got a gun, you don't have to work out. I ain't working out. I ain't jogging. You got pecs, I got texts.
And Chris had his own genius plan for stopping gun violence.
You know what you need? We need some bullet control. Man, we need to control the bullets. That's right. I think all bullets should cost $5,000. $5,000 for a bullet. You know why? Because if a bullet costs $5,000, there'll be no more innocent bystanders.
Not stopping there, Chris brought ammo for his theory as well.
Every time somebody gets shot, you be like, damn, he must have did something. They put $50,000 worth of bullets in his head. And people will think before they kill somebody if a bullet costs $5,000. Man, I would blow your head off if I could afford it.
With his final shot, Chris proved his idea to be miles better than the woke gun crowd's one.
I'm gonna get me another job, I'm gonna start saving some money, and you a dead man. You better hope I can't get no bullets on layaway. So even if you get shot by a straight bullet, you won't have to go to no doctor to get it taken out. Whoever shot you, take their bullet back.
But while Chris was just correcting the woke crowd here, he soon took it to the next level when he destroyed their delusions in person in his SNL skit during Trump vs. Clinton.
I can't believe it. Like, why aren't people turning out for Hillary the way they did for Barack Obama?
I mean, maybe because you're replacing a charismatic 40-year-old black guy with a 70-year-old white woman.
The delusion began with a Twitter warrior's wet dream.
We're about to have our first woman president. Like, this is gonna be a historic night.
Yeah, it might be a historic night, but just don't forget it's a big country.
My friend at the Huffington Post says she wins by 5 points.
Oh, I don't know. My friend at Slate says she'll win by 3. Oh, well, she'll definitely win the Electoral College, for sure.
But when Chris and Trump's votes both rolled in, the duo smacked the group back to reality.
Hey guys, what'd I miss?
Trump might actually win.
I mean, of course. What are you talking about?
I tried to tell him, Larry.
What is happening? Why are women even voting for him?
Yeah, I don't get you ladies.
Even with Chris and Dave trying to bring them back, the left just kept spiraling down.
I mean, the country's 55% women. I mean, if the country was 55% black, well, we'd have tons of black presidents. I mean, Flavor Flav would be president.
Okay, all she has to do is come back and win Wisconsin, come back and win Michigan, come back and win Pennsylvania.
And when Sherwoke Holmes deduced rocket science, Dave was the first to congratulate her.
We're now calling Alaska for Donald Trump.
Oh my God. I think America is racist.
Oh my God. You know, I remember my great-grandfather told me something like that. Well, you know, he was like a slave or something. Huh?
Alas, when the very tragic news finally hit, Dave made a prediction that aged like fine wine.
And Donald Trump has been elected President of the United States.
Yeah, you guys are right. It's a historic night. Don't worry about it. 8 years are gonna fly by.
Yeah, don't worry. It's gonna be all white.
Do you even know what it's like to be a woman in this country where you can't get ahead no matter what you do?
But just when the woke crowd thought it couldn't get any worse, Chris made sure it did.
Oh, jeez, I don't know. Let me put my thinking cap on that one. I'll get back.
Now, come on, guys. Get some rest. You got a lot of big day. You got a big day of moping and writing on Facebook tomorrow.
God, this is the most shameful thing America has ever done.
Before the woke crowd canceled Chris for only punching left, Chris clarified in another special that he hooks both left and right.
The whole country's got a up mentality, man. We all got a gang mentality. Republicans are idiots, and Democrats are idiots, and conservatives are idiots, and liberals are idiots, and anyone that makes up their mind before they hit an issue is a fool, okay?
And Chris's message could not be clearer.
Everybody's so busy wanting to be down with a gang. I'm a conservative, I'm liberal, I'm conservative. It's bullshit. Be a person. Listen. Let it swirl around your head. Then form your opinion. No normal, decent person is one thing, okay?
But just when the left thought they were safe, they quickly found themselves in the blast zone.
I got some I'm conservative about. I got some I'm liberal about. Crime, I'm conservative. Prostitution, I'm liberal. And they keep trying to scare us.
Next, Chris revealed his genius trick to use feminist protests for his own benefit.
I love America, man. We got a lot of freedom
in America, man. For instance, abortion's legal. It's beautiful that abortion's legal, man. Yes, it's beautiful. I love going to abortion rallies to pick up women, because you know they're f***ing.
Not stopping there, Chris gave the feminists a double whammy for their double standards.
You ain't gonna find a bunch of virgins at the abortion rally. Oh, the abortion issue, man. It's a woman's issue. A woman get pregnant, she don't wanna hear shit from the man. You, I don't need you, mother you. Unless she decides to have the baby, then she's like, where's my check?
Before sending his punchlines, however, Chris dropped some man-to-man advice first.
Now, fellas, if you get a woman pregnant, you're only allowed to say 2 things. 2 things. And guess what, fellas? You can't even suggest abortion. If you say, you f***ed up.
And first came the first option. Duh.
You only got 2 things to say. 2 ways to try it out. Now, the first thing you can say is, wow, I can't believe you're pregnant. I'm so happy. I can't wait for you to have this baby. I love you so much. That's cool.
But it was Chris's second and final option that had feminist jaws dropping on the floor.
Now, if you don't want to say that, you got one more choice. A woman walks in the room, tells you that she's pregnant. You look her dead in the eye, and you say, so what you gonna do?
Which just goes to show that Chris can use any material to destroy woke people.